Tariq. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on, John? Family, friends. Tariq. Yes. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Most definitely. I well, what do we got? This is season 3, episode 4. Boom! At noon. I know we got on a little late, and we're also gonna get off a little early too. Season 3, we're trying to do good. We're trying to bring you content. We're trying to do things, bring you artists, bring you athletes, bring you entrepreneurs, bring you a bunch of people. Either they've been on other podcasts, whether you know them, whether you don't know them, whatever the case may be. I'm working on bringing in a few people. We'll see how it goes with that. Don't really know how it's gonna work out, but it's all right. We'll figure it out. That was my birthday weekend. We didn't do any episodes during my birthday weekend. Um, but for those people that showed me some love, I thank you very much. Nuno, Post Carbon, appreciate those gentlemen for the love and for the donations. Because yeah, thank you. Much definitely came in handy. Most definitely came in handy. So what do we got going on? It's Tuesday. Yesterday was marked out Monday. We had a nice, interesting wrestling on Sunday, which was the AEW Forbidden Door. That was really cool. So that was nice. And yesterday, WWE Monday Night Raw, they were celebrating John Cena's 20th anniversary on in WWE. So for me, that was nice. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed crying to it. No, I didn't cry, but I was really like emotional. Um, but yeah, thank you, John Cena. He's all about hustle, loyalty, and respect. If you want some, come get some. And that's really nice. I wish I could have made it over to Laredo to attend that because it's definitely one once of a lifetime experience. But it's all right. We're here and we're at home. That ceiling fan is bothering me. All right. Ceiling fan was bothering the fuck out of me. All right, there we go. So hopefully everybody's having a good week. It is Tuesday. People would say it's Taco Tuesday, whatever the fuck. It's just Tuesday. We are having tacos though, but still. what Mexican doesn't have tacos? Like, fuck. It just happens to be Tuesday, right? What do we got playing? All right. So this week, we're, of course, back at work, and it's going to be all right. We're going to make sure that we have a good week. We're going to make sure that we don't really get too frustrated and whatnot, because I know that there's a lot of things that I can't control, you know. But it is what it is, yo. There's a crazy world we're living in. Um, my bone brother Eric Valdez, appreciate you, bro, for watching, for showing me some love. I do appreciate you. You know, we got a bunch of things that we got to do here in the Bone Zone. We're definitely not over. You know, this is season 3. I'm trying to bring you content, bring you stuff, hopefully bring you artists in soon. What do you think about this beat? What do you think? You like it? No? I like it. I want to, of course, record an EP. I figure I have 20 years of unheard music. I might as well give you something. Whether it's shitty, whether it's not shitty, whether it's something you like, whether it's something you dislike, it's something I want to do for myself. It's something where I can look back and my family can look back and be like, hey, remember that one time when Steven thought he was a rapper? It's not really being a rapper, yo. It's really being more of an artist, being able to really adapt to whatever environment I'm in, because that's what I'm gonna have to do. Um, make it happen, you know. That's my phone, brother. I do got a few of my songs where pretty much any beat I can rap my songs to that beat, and I'm trying to figure out what beat I want to put to what song and whatnot. But that's crazy. Comment. Eh. Eminem thought of raps while being on the toilet. Yeah, man, I think of crazy raps anywhere. And it's pretty interesting, you know, just knowing that pretty much the skill level hopefully is okay. You know, I'm grateful that the people that I am influenced by have sold over, I don't even know how many million records, but Bone Thugs and Harmony, I thank them very much. I would probably never get to interview them, but that's the whole reason why I called this where I record these live casts, podcasts, the Bone Zone, is because I'm a huge Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. And there are many more out there that are bigger fans than myself, and they have way more Bone Thugs and Harmony collectible items, whether they're, you know, autographs or cassettes or CDs, um, vinyls, you know, these records, you know, there's a lot of people that really have a whole lot more than what I have here, you know, and there's a lot more other people that know way much more than I do when it comes to Bone Thugs and Harmony. But I try to just do my part and let it be known that it's not just uh, a lifestyle. For a bunch of us, it's not just about the music. I mean, it's a lifestyle. I'm an idiot. Can we edit this? Can we edit this? We're gonna start to do uh, our podcast where it's not live. Will you still watch if it's not live? If it's pre-recorded and we don't have any comments, live comments, we don't have any of that stuff. We just have a show and we pretend like the cameras aren't even. Well, it's kind of hard to ignore that fucking bright ass light, but it's okay. Oh, I want to play my game again, but I don't have anybody to play. It's um, never mind. All right. So there was also the NBA draft this past weekend. Spurs got a decent amount of first round picks. They got three uh, first rounds, so that's pretty sweet for those guys. Um, in NFL, the training camp should be starting soon. Training camp for the NFL. And I hope you guys are ready for me to say we them boys all year long. And no, I'm not even singing a Wiz Khalifa song. Dallas Cowboys, of course, is my team of choice when it comes to the NFL. And yeah, right. Who knew? Since the 90s, the last time they won their last Super Bowl, I've been a fan of these Dallas Cowboys. I have been let down for the past 25 years. This is the 26th year where they are going into not winning a championship. And I believe um, we'll put the hair on the line again. If the Cowboys don't win the Super Bowl, we're cutting our hair. So get ready for a bald Steven again. Um, all right, get ready for a bald Steven. Get ready for another instrumental. What do you think? Question. If you had $200,000, what would you do with it? Let's say, like, I know too. That's a weird number, but $200,000. That's like I don't know. What can you get with $200,000? Where you could buy a decent house. Maybe a decent car. You don't really have to. Uh, when we get money, especially broke people, when we get money, we like to spend it. We get our check and we spend it. We're like, damn, fuck. And then the rest of the week, we're scrounging for dollars and change and you know whatever we have to do. For some people, some of us may be well off and nice and wealthy and we're like, yes, as a matter of fact, this is edible gold or whatever the fucking shit you spend your money on. Like, that's amazing. Like, if you invest, if you do this, you do that, if you take some of my ideas from me, better believe when I get money I will come after you. But it's like you can do more things when you have money. You have, let's say, more power, I would think, because they say more money, more power, not more power. More money, more problems. There's a lot of things. Like, it's really how you, I guess, handle it. I would love to invest that money. I would invest it, of course, in Big Sam Heard music, Big Sam Heard music, but in myself, whether it be musically, whether it be with the podcast, whether it be with creating my own merchandise or paying a company to do it for me if what I make is kind of shitty. I'm learning. This shirt I have on, for those that are listening in Radio World, Spotify, Google Podcasts, um, Of course, this is being uploaded on anchor.fm. Right now, we are live in the Bone Zone with Big Sam Hurd. It is I, Billy on the board, and you are now listening to Arion Podcast. This is Boom at Noon. Um, but yeah, Billy on the board. Thank you very much, Billy on the board, for showing up late to work, but at least you show up. I'd rather have you show up late than not show up at all. So I'm not going to complain about you being a few minutes late to work because you could not even show up to work. So thank you. I hate places where they're like that. They really bitch on time. Like, you know what? Sometimes we're behind. Sometimes there's a traffic jam. Sometimes, shit happens. Life fucking happens. So it's a lot of those things where you look at a job where you work for the man. Yes, you work for the man. Or if you want to create something and work for yourself, why not? Why not? Why not? I want to do it. I want to be able to say that I created this, that I may not be much, but what I have is welcome for you as well. That's why these are public. That's why um, hell, there's a lot of things that I try to do for of course, the community, but it's hard to really, really do things when you don't really have the money, the resources, like, oh, people that say that they do a lot of things for the community in the streets, and maybe they do, but it's like, how often is where it shouldn't be one of those uh once every 3 months, once every 2 months, hell, once every month. You should do it, especially if you have the money and the resources. You should do that shit like maybe I would say once a week at least. I like to do it, like try to do it 3 times a week, whether it's just giving like popsicles or just, handing out cigarettes. Like you never know what the fuck type shit you could change somebody's life with a cigarette. You're just walking in the hood and be like, here you go, here's a cigarette, and they fucking just flip out for real. Be surprised. But it's like, all right, me, I hand somebody a cigarette, and then people will be like, oh, it's like you're handing them cancer. Like, really? Like, you could go outside and get cancer. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, there's a lot of things that we can die of. We're going to die regardless. 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 We're going to die regardless of how we die. How I die. Let's say I get fucking murdered, or maybe I die in my sleep. Maybe I get into a car accident. Maybe I slip down the steps, walking to work at the good old Riverwalk, or and I bust my head open, or maybe there's a lot of things. Maybe maybe we never die. Nah, we are gonna be gone one day. We are. So please, 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 um, take these episodes like if they are my last episodes, because you never know. Maybe you know maybe this will be. You have no idea. So for whoever's watching, I want to thank you. If you are family, if you're friends, if you're boneheads, if you're a bitch, if you're a bitch ass hoe, or if you're a bitch ass nigga, because yes, even a male can be a bitch too. For Shelby, baby, Michaela, mommy, it is I, Billy on the board, and you are now listening to Arion Podcast. Yo, but for real though, whoever is watching, I thank y'all very much, because y'all are the ones that really, really inspire me and motivate me, um, to want to do more, to want to give you more things, to go out in commerce again and hit you with the part 5 of confessions on commerce. Like street shit for people that get tired of just seeing me here. Uh, let's say, bitch, moan, cry about my life and how bad my life is, or how good my life is, or how this person has life better, or why do some other people have to struggle more than others, and some people just accept that fucking silver spoon, and just eat a bunch of fucking bullshit. But me, I don't like to eat bullshit. I don't like to eat shit at all. You know, um, but it's one of those things. Life is shit, and then you die, right? So it's one of those things we have to really, really uh, change your whole aspect and what you think about life. Life is a bunch of things. It is uh, wonderful. It is, of course, a bunch of positive shit. But then some people they always try to bring negative shit into your life, and then sometimes it does drain you. You know, sometimes a bunch of negative things that you listen to, that you see, that you hear, that you're a part of, it does drain you. So sometimes you want to like back up and not even deal with a bunch of that stuff. So it's like you don't have to deal with those people. And a bunch of people they say it all the time, and I'm gonna say it again. You know, we shouldn't. I fucking hate this world, yo. Well, maybe America more so the world because it's like this whole abortion thing. It's fucking dumb because people are gonna women are gonna die because of this. You know that? Like, what if medical? I'm not a fucking doctor, so yes, people are gonna be like, "Well, you're not a doctor. You don't know what's going on." Like, well, what if like the baby inside isn't you know, it has to be, you know, maybe the baby's not growing right, maybe the baby is stuck in like a tube or whatever, you know. There's a bunch of things that, and I was watching something and listening to something. That's why I kind of, you know, had to point say this, but the woman should has right. Like so like when I guess let's say a woman is raped and and they get pregnant, they had to have that kid and then like that's fucking crazy. You know that then make that motherfucker pay child support for the rest of his life or there's a lot of like there's who knows like fuck that shit. You shouldn't even have to do that. A woman should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. And it's crazy that, you know, I don't have any daughters, but just protect your daughters, protect your sons, aware your children, aware your sons, let them know, you know, what happens, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen with a bunch of like it's just this world is just really fucking crazy, yo. So just really protect yourself. I don't know what's coming next for like any type of new world or whatever the case may be because there's a bunch of things that the media tells you like me of course I am a type of media outlet. I can tell you just what I want you to hear pretty much, right? I can tell you just what I want you to hear. I can say something gratifying and you're going to be like, oh yeah, I like this person. Or I can say something and you're going to be like, fuck this motherfucker, I don't like this motherfucker, I'm gonna what's that shit when people are not cancel. I'm gonna cancel Ariane podcast. Motherfucker, ask me if I give a shit. I never even gave a damn. I started these because I wanted my mother to see me during COVID, and I asked her Ariane, and a person named John would watch, and I would say Ariane, and he would comment, "Are we on?" And I would reply with Ariane John. That's what it is, Ariane John, and that's anybody to anybody in the world listening and in radio world. That's the real audience right there. You know, I have people in my video. I will have one right now. We're recording at 24 minutes, and I have one person watching. You know, while we're live on video, we are live on YouTube, on Facebook. We are being powered by StreamYard. So thank you very much, StreamYard, for powering Ariane Podcast live in the Bound Zone with Big Sam Heard on YouTube. A bunch of things, bunch of places that you can catch uh, this podcast, this live cast, this me just here. Um, but yo, it's It's a crazy world that we're living in, bro. And I want you to know that I do this for our our locals. You know, I'm a local to the city of San Antonio, and I love my city. Very much love my city. I know this is not the biggest podcast, or not even close to be the biggest podcast. Like never, probably not even on much people radar. But the thing is that I come, or at least I try to be so somewhat consistent when it comes to what we're doing here, staying up to date with music, Bone Thugs and Harmony related, as much as I can, you know, and it's a bunch of things, you know, that I want to do here locally that really, really, you know, I really, really got to take time to let happen. So, yeah. With that said, we are at the 25, but it's 12:30. I'm gonna have to get out of here because we have to go and yeah, go to these appointments again and just whatever. Yep, I know. As soon as I say that, yep, I know, Michaela. All right, so we're finna hit you with that deuce apple juice. All right, but y'all love one another, take care of what you're doing in life, and just be focused on what's in front of you. Make sure you stay cautious to what is in your peripherals because sometimes that's what's gonna hit you. That's what's gonna hit you when you're not paying attention. And whatever you're doing in life, let that you know marinate for a bit in your head and interpret that however you need. All right, because from what's in the side of you, your peripherals, and what's behind you, you know that's what's gonna end up hitting you right in your fucking sequel. All right, so here we go. Family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass niggas. Because yes, Steven and Mel can be a bitch too. For Shelby, baby, Michaela, mommy, it is I, Billy on the board with Ariane Podcast. You have been listening, or thank you for listening to Boom at Noon. But yeah, stay tuned. We are gonna give you a chance to win one of our T-shirts that I'm making uh, and we're gonna do that. So I of course have to just show love to people. And Eric, I gotta show love to my bone brother, most definitely. But I gotta work on certain sizes, and I know we gotta do that. So Eric, let me know what size you wear, brother, and I'm gonna have to get you some Arion podcast t-shirts. At least one will work. But yeah, we'll see what's up. We're ready to go. I know. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Deuce, apple juice. All right, much love, y'all. Have a good one. Have a good afternoon. What do we got? Hold on. We got them rocks for them pipes come with the end. I gotta get on first, gotta blaze up my split. All right, it's not the first of the month, but you already know it's the end of the month. So we got to get ready for the first of the month. Got to get ready. Got to do whatever it takes, and we'll be all right. We still got to eat our tacos. We'll do that. Holla at your boy, Big Sam Heard, live in the Bone Zone, black and white. Yeah, that's mainly what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm learning, but I'll see what's up, brother. I'll message you. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Are we on podcast?